What I'm holding here is one of the original deeds of this particular property. It's really sad to see that this has a racial covenant on it that doesn't allow this building to be leased or sold to a colored person. And that is kind of a gut punch when you're looking at that.
Racial covenants are essentially theft, right? So they're blocking the ability of Black people and other people of color, of course, too, to be able to own their own homes, and particularly own homes in communities that are seen as wealthy or will be wealthy in the future. So as those communities that are now racially segregated continue to build wealth, Black people and other people of color are locked out of those communities. So instead what you have is an ongoing decrease of wealth.
I don't know if people really understand 100% what a covenant can do, or what its purpose is, and how detrimental and how damaging some of those things can be. So it's filed and recorded with your property, and every time you sell, there's a listing of all the transactions that happen, your mortgages, everything like that. Those are instruments that can tell you what you can and can't do with your land.
When we look at the social and economic dynamics that play out in our community and across our country today, we see the shadows of redlining, we see the shadows of Old Rondo, we see the shadows of displacement and gentrification, and the echoes of all of these decisions that were made. These aren't acts of God, they're acts of government in many cases.
This wasn't 1892 or, like 1930s. I mean, this was the 50s and 60s that these racial covenants were still here. That's within a lot of people's lifetime.
The Just Deeds Coalition is a cross-industry group of partners who are coming together to talk about racism in home ownership and housing in Minnesota. Properties that had racial covenants on average are worth, according to the University of Minnesota, 15% more now than properties that were redlined, even if it's the same type of home, the same size. And so that creates an unequal distribution of wealth. What we're trying to do is use this as an entry point for people to begin to understand systemic racism.
And so we want to be that conduit. And so for property owners who want to erase these covenants, they simply make the request online and ask for the assistance. We review the documents to ensure there's a covenant there and review the language. We replace the language, take it out, and help assist in filing a new deed.
I work closely with the city attorney's office. It was really fairly easy.
It seemed like such a confluence, right, of everything that we were trying to achieve, and it seemed so perfect that that would be the first covenant that we would be able to erase as part of this project. And so they provided us that deed paperwork, and we went back, looked through the deed paperwork, and have prepared everything for their closing so that they can file that when they close on the building.
It's an exciting opportunity to right historic wrongs. It's an exciting opportunity to put St. Paul on the right side of history. It's an exciting opportunity to tell people in our community that this is a welcoming space where you belong, where we belong together. We've said that forever, and we literally get a chance to put that into our documentation.